Looks like we're live. Give me a yay or a nay on the audio here. Hear and see you. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So pretty much what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at my Emacs configuration, and it's a mess. I really need to go through this configuration, and I need to fix a lot of the keybinds. I need to fix a lot of some of the packages that I have installed with it. Most of it's done. It works. It's workable. I use it every day, but it's not in the state where I would like it to be. So I have a lot of notes pulled up. I have for those of you that don't know, I run a 3-monitor setup. So of course I have the stream on one monitor. We have our work monitor, and then I have my other monitor. Right now I just have a bunch of stuff. So I have DT's config up. I got a lot of stuff about the packages that I do want to get configured and all that. So that's pretty much what this stream is going to be about. It's going to be about Emacs. So if you guys want to check out some Emacs, then feel free. And also, due to me being monetized now, I think there may be some ads that play. I don't know how the YouTube Live does things with monetizations. This is the first time going live since I've been monetized. So if there is ads that play, I apologize. It's just one of those things. I did turn it down though. So you guys shouldn't be flooded with all of that stupid stuff. But other than that, I guess we can kind of get started here. We can at least pull up Emacs, and I can show you guys the config. I have it. Yeah, there it goes. So it took a minute to pull up. I'm not running the Emacs daemon right now, which I guess we could kind of go ahead and do that since we're going to be let me go ahead and zoom in here. And then I can do Emacs daemon. Let's go ahead and run this in the background just so Emacs is not taking forever to fire up here. There we go. That's a lot faster firing up than it would be. And we can look at my readme.org file, which is my Emacs configuration file. And again, the fonts are off. I don't understand this. So let me change scenes here. I do apologize about that. Let me go ahead and change scenes. Okay, so this is a lot better. So you guys see how like the fonts are they're kind of weird, right? Like I don't understand that. I don't get why it's doing that. I have an idea. And it's something right here that's causing it right here. We're going to change this. Source Code Pro Nerd Font. How about something like that? See if this fixes the weird font issues here. It's still doing it. I wonder if it's because... So we got JetBrains. Yeah, I don't understand why it's doing this weird font. Because look, if we kill... Let me kill Emacs here, and I'll show you something. Kill all Emacs. Alright, so I killed Emacs. I killed the daemon, right? And then we fire up Emacs again. See, it just did it again. Earlier, it was like fixed. Or does that look a lot better? That looks a lot better, right? Than what it was a minute ago. I just don't understand how come it's not saving the semi-bold fonts and stuff like that I had. I might know a way to fix that. I don't know. We're going to change this too, the source code. We're going to change all of them to source code. Source code pro nerd font. And then, I don't know if it's this. Like, I don't understand how come it's not... You know, it's like not respecting my fonts here. What's up, Darth? How you doing, buddy? A variable pitch font. I guess we can just do Ubuntu, right? Darth, have you ever had this problem? So look at my fonts, right? Like it looks pretty good, but it's not like this is semi-bold right here. Like this is bold. This looks good, right? But when I whip up the let me put this in a daemon here. Okay? And then close it. And then see, now it works. I don't understand that. A minute ago, you guys just seen it did not look nowhere near as good as it does just now. So something's kind of weird going on with the fonts. Hey, it's Toxic. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I have. I'm stumped. I noticed this thing the other day that it was doing, and I don't understand. I just don't understand why it's doing that. There we go. Let me zoom in a little bit here for you guys. Okay. Hopefully, you guys can see all this. If it... Oh, Baldur's Gate 3? I've got that game. Does it play really good on Linux? I need to actually... I bought it a long time ago, but before it went like, before it like officially came out, or before it went like full game or whatever, and I played it. I think I got to 0 issues. Cool. That's that's good to know. I might have to give it a shot. Are you playing like full graphics and all of that? Like nice and pretty? You never had that issue with Emacs? Dude, I know. It's weird. So I noticed it the other day because I pulled up my configuration and the fonts looked like crap, and I was like, "What the hell is going on with my fonts?" Because, dude, I'm anal about my fonts. Like, does it not work with the Damien? It does work with the Damien. That's the weird thing. Like, so last night I was looking at it and I had the Damien running and it looked like shit. And I was like, why does it look like shit? And I investigated the issue and I thought maybe the issue was JetBrains Mono. I had it set to JetBrains Mono or something. And I was like, well, that might be the issue. So I changed the fonts then. It looked pretty. Started up the live stream. The fonts looked like crap again. So I don't know. It's like one of those things. You know. All right, but we see. Look, it looks pretty, right? Like, yeah, yeah. Uh, it's toxic QT. That's awesome. I might have to give it a shot. I mean, I got a beast of a machine, so I shouldn't have any trouble with the graphics or anything. All right. All right. So it looks nice, right? Like we can all agree it looks nice. Let me close it out. Let me fire it up again. And it looks amazing. Okay. I mean, yeah, it. I don't know. It still looks. I mean, it still looks pretty good. So, I guess whatever I did, kind of fixed the issue here. But like, I don't know if you caught the beginning of the stream. So pretty much what we're gonna do is I'm gonna be going through the my config. I've got a lot of packages, and of course, like as you see, like my keybinds are not all the way set up. So I figured we can just set up the keybinds. We can bullshit a little bit. Also, another thing that's kind of weird is I went to set up the stream, and normally YouTube recommends that I set, because I run 2K setup, so it tells me I need, about 6,500 kbps or whatever to upload these, to make the stream pretty seamless, right? YouTube recommended me to boost that all the way up to 1350 or 13,500, which I think means 13 megs a second or something like that. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, that's, I've never had to go up that high. Ever. And I even stream on Twitch sometimes, when I play games, and I play games at 2K also, and I've never had to go up that high, so I don't know. But anyway, so I got, so we're using well, we're using Vertigo instead of, Console, and I want to get Consult working as well. I guess Consult's like another thing that kind of goes with Vertigo instead of having Console and Ivy. So we need to get that working. There's a bunch of stuff. I'll show you guys the web page I kind of have pulled up here. Yeah, here we go. So this is kind of what I have pulled up. Like I was telling people at the very beginning, I have a lot of stuff kind of pulled up here as far as documentation. I got DT's config pulled up. I'll use his as a reference. I'm not copying his stuff verbatim. I'm not going to do that. Consult is just one line. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to use his, as verbatim or anything like that. It's more just a reference to, to get some stuff kind of going. Yeah, I might need to. So here's Consult. There's a lot of stuff with Consult though. So you can do a lot of things with Consult. And then there's also Embark. You have okay. Or do you use orderless as well? Yeah, I was reading about orderless. See, I don't have that stuff set up either. I've been lazy. I've been lazy. Do you use So you said you use Consult, right? Every command I could replace with Consult, I did. Okay. Do you like Consult more than... So is Consult the equivalent to Council? Is that what Consult is? Because I know isn't Ivy... Like Vertigo is equivalent to Ivy, right? And Helm. Ain't that how it works? Like it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's pretty much the same. The only difference is I think Ivy is a little heavier in terms of resources and all that stuff. So okay, that works. That works then. I also need a. I gotta set up which key. I don't even have which key auto. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Never mind. I thought I was lazy on which key, and I'm not. Which key allow imprecision window fit? Yeah, so I got which key all the way set up. So that's... Oh, okay. So Helm is like the complete framework of it, right? Where Ivy is probably the smaller version, and then you probably have Vertigo. You probably have Vertigo, and that's closer to Emacs rather than something much larger, I would imagine. So we got Haskell, Lua, Rust, Perspective. Yeah, Helm is slow. So the way I understand, well, the way that I played around with Helm is SpaceMax. SpaceMax uses Helm. Doom Emacs, excuse me, uses Ivy along with Council. And then I remember when we kind of started playing around with GNU Emacs, I didn't. If anything, I would have went to Ivy and Council. Like, I don't mind Ivy and Council, but I want to keep it, you know. Oh, Rust mode is built in. Well, see, that's another thing. So some of these things I haven't changed since switching over to Emacs 2029 from 28. So some of the settings, you know, and everything, I haven't taken off. Now, use package, I did. I removed the use package stuff because use package is now built in. Well, I thought I removed it, but there it is. So I don't know if I still need it. I don't think I still need it, because use package is built into Emacs right now, right? But regardless, we can remove, just go ahead and remove Rust. Okay. Move that, and then you don't need it? Yeah, okay. Because it's built in, right? I remember that's one of the things that they did. All right, cool. Boom. Awesome. Gonna do an eval buffer here. Just it'll work in a minute. I don't know why I was getting a error when I evaled the buffer. If I would read syntax. That's weird. Does my cursor need to be somewhere? Auto tangle. Okay. Oh, that's one thing at least fixed. And then we can do. So here's another thing, like keybinds and everything like that. Like, this stuff is there's a lot to keybinds. And I know I have found file twice, but so I programmed my brain a little bit to use the FF, you know, find file, whatever. But also catching myself every once in a while using the F period, or, you know, space period to find the file. I don't know why. I just use both of them, so I put both of them in there. And then the perspective map, I may end up changing that. I don't know. But if you ain't never seen the perspective map, this is pretty much what it does. It brings up a everything that you can do with perspective. The only thing I don't like about that is, like, I like hitting, like, you know, for instance, right? Like, if I'm gonna, if anything to do with perspective, I want it to be space P action, right? Space P whatever. So if I'm going for buffer previous, would be space PP, space PB, or space PN would be for buffer next. Stuff like that, right? Kind of like DT has it. Like the way that he does some of his keybinds really makes sense. And that's some of the style that I've kind of adopted as well. For instance, right, like the buffer stuff right here. So if we hit space B, and then you can see I is for I buffer, N is for next buffer, P is for previous buffer. I've kind of adopted some of that, some of the way, some of that syntax. Is that how you do it too, Darth? Yeah, it makes sense, right? Like in your brain, it makes sense. Like have yeah, easier to remember, right? For me, it's kind of like having okay, like you have your leader key, and then you have the program that it's associated to, and that's the letter, right? And then you have your action, but that's the other letter. So if it's next, it's N. If it's P, it's previous. If it's whatever, it's it's whatever. But that's kind of how I associate it, trying to remember any of this crap. Okay. So you said I didn't need anything with consult, but what the hell is all this then? Yeah, NeoVim sucks to configure because it's Lua. It's all Lua now. I mean, I don't know how you feel about Lua, but I don't like it. I know some other people, they love Lua. They think it's the greatest thing on earth, but me personally, I just can't stand the language. It's ugly. I'd rather it be in Rust or C, you know? Really, I'd rather it be in, rather it be in Python, but, you know. Oh, you only know. That's funny. I play WoW too. It's toxic. And I use weak orders as well. So when I play WoW, I don't even show my action bar. I have my HUD set up from Wago. And that's how I play. I don't have my action bar shown at all. Everything is pretty much a weak aura. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. What character you play, Xtoxic? I play a disciplined priest, so my main is a disciplined priest. And then I play a Mistweaver and a Brewmaster monk, and I play a prot warrior. And I've been playing Resto Druid as well, but my main is the priest. Oh, okay. So you said consult is just one key binding, huh? So I'm gonna get it. I'll get it going, and then. Okay, you currently main rogue? Yeah, rogue's pumping right now. Alt Demon Hunter for tank, good choice, especially this patch. and DPS. Good choice. Yeah, good choice. They're pretty meta right now. Pretty good. What server? I play on Thrall. And I'm Horde. Even though Alliance is probably better. Alright. Let's get back to work. Okay, I'm gonna get consult working here. I'll just put it. It don't matter where I put it. You can do as many key bindings as you want. It just doesn't need any config. Oh, okay. I get it. So what they did right here is this is an example of how to set up key bindings automatically as soon as it's running, I guess. Okay, so we'll put consult right here then. It don't matter. Oh, nice. So I'm I'll 4 out of 9, or yeah, 4 out of 9 heroic. Not bad. And I've only done 120 though. I kind of here's another thing. I'm kind of like I'm taking a little break from WoW because well, for one, another game's coming out, or another patch for games coming out, and number two, like I've told you guys a million times, like I work in retail, and right now it's crazy because of the holidays, and one of the issues is that like I got this YouTube channel, right? I have to take care of it. Like I have to do content for you guys. Sometimes I don't even know what the hell I want to talk about half the time because like it's hard to come up with subjects. So on top of the YouTube stuff, I have, I had my guild, so I had my WoW stuff I had to do, and then I had my wife I have to spend time with. I have work, like a real life, a real job. So like there's only so many hours in the day, and the problem with playing WoW like I was the fact that like I felt like if I didn't log in every day that I was kind of behind, right? Because every day that you're not playing, you're kind of behind. So I kind of just I didn't really quit. I didn't officially quit, but the other day parade I didn't log in because I wanted to get some work done. You guys deserve the content, and yeah. there's only there's only so many hours in a day. Yeah, I am using Xmonad as my window manager, and then I use all kinds of different browsers. Okay, I use Firefox, I use Qt browser, I use Vivaldi sometimes. I kind of like Vivaldi. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty nice. It's pretty fast too. The one thing I don't like about Firefox, really, Firefox on Linux. Now, on Windows, it's not too bad, but on Linux, it seems a little slow, like at times. Maybe it's just my network. I don't know, but it does seem a little slow. So, is it consult? Yeah, consult. So I can just do use package consult. Oh, shit. DTD. What's the damn Ain't there a shorthand that had a? I've been using Vivaldi and I love it. Yeah, yeah. No, Vivaldi is that's great. Yeah, DevTools is a thing. What's the shorthand key for your source blocks, Darth? Thank you. Brain fart, man. And now if we just is it region? I think it's region. No. Should be able to just do. There we go. All right, consult is done. Sweet. There it is. Okay, okay. Consult FD. So you can do a lot with consult, right? Yeah, eval region. I got it. So you can do consult find. Grip, line, I menu. Which company? I've heard of company. They may even have it going. I don't. I'm trying to look what consult enhance switch to buffer command for support for virtual buffers. Okay. Oh. Completion plugin. Is that just for code or is that for is it useful? All right. I'll get it. I'll get going. We'll put it Wait a minute. I think Corfu. Let me look at my thing here. I want to say Corfu was the same thing. Yeah, Corfu. Corfu enhances in buffer completion. Here, let me switch thing. Boom. Right here. It's a in buffer completion framework counterpart of the ButterGo mini buffer UI. But see, I don't think I ever. Then let me get. Because I never actually set it up. Well, let's look at company. Let me pull up company. Okay. Is a text completion framework. Complete anything. Okay, okay. Comes with several backends, EOS, CLang, CMake, boo boo boo. Is that for the mini buffer as well? They really don't have a lot of. So is it the same thing as Corfu? Like that's the way I'm kind of understanding it, right? You don't think so? No. Well, let's look it up. Company versus Corfu. Been reading blah blah blah. Moving from company to Corfu. Blah blah blah. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Switch to Corfu as my end buffer completion framework this afternoon. I've never been happy about my company configuration. I think it's the same thing, buddy. But I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Because you usually make pretty good decisions about your configs. I'm gonna remove Corfu, and we're gonna put company in. Okay. I'm pretty damn sure they're the same thing though. So we'll rename it. Company. Okay, and then we need to once installed, enable company mode with Emacs company mode. To use company mode in all buffers, add the following line. Okay. Um. That's building done. Company mode. All right, it's enabled. Uh, Oh, okay, okay. Be something like this, right? I'll look down here. What's in your init hook then? Or init? Delete init? Okay. Custom company begin. Company just works? Okay. So this line of code right here is okay? Okay. Alright. So that's set up then. So let me think. We got that. It'll start completing. Okay. So there's something else I wanted to. I'm trying to think. There was something else. So we got company going. We got consult working. What else do we need? We got evil going. I'm looking at some of the DT stuff because I wanna see if there's anything. Well, I guess we can do some zoom stuff, like the key bindings for zooming in and out. Yeah, Embark. We need Embark. Uh, give me 2 seconds here, guys. I need to put the fan on me or something because the lights. I'm starting to heat up a little bit. 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I you don't realize how much heat like electronics actually put off until you have three separate 27-inch monitors and two studio lights just all on you at the same time. Dude, I'm like sweating. It's pretty crazy, but whatever. All right. So we can do. I want to get some more key binding stuff. So we'll just call this zooming in and out. Pretty much. I'm not going to copy and paste DT's thing, but I mean we all know I'm probably going to use it. I just don't like to. I don't like to copy and paste everyone's code. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Yeah. That's sweet, dude. And that's just that's company, right? How it just automatically, for those of you that didn't see that, you can see it automatically put off that, and I like that. Global set key. I think we can do. I mean, we could probably put it in the leader. I mean, well, we don't need to put it in general because we're not going to do anything with the leader key on this part. And I just need to see how he does it on one of these to kind of get an idea of how it's actually written because I've never done this. Well, I've never made key bindings like this. The text scale increase. Oh, sweet. Okay. Do you notice any kind of slowdown or anything like that when you use it? Uh, we'll open up. So this one's weird. Okay, how you have to write this one. C wheel up. That's a weird way to write this. Scale, text scale decrease. All right. That should work. Oh, you haven't activated LSP? LSP's built, isn't LSP like built in now? Or not LSP server, but the other one. Forgot the other one's name. One of them's like built in now, right? Which is super nice because I don't think you need to run an LSP anymore, if I'm not mistaken. Job region. Oh, haha. KBD. Yeah, Egglot. Yep. Yeah, I knew there was something. There was something that was built in. What? Wrong number of arguments. 2. Global hyphen set key. Okay. KBD. KBD. Ah. I'm such a dumbass. Okay. I'm a dummy. Yeah, I realized that as soon as that happened. Okay. Now we're good. Boom. You know what? I don't like that. Well, so check this. I don't need to use this. I think I can change this. This might just kind of apply to get insert mode. I should be able to just do something like that because I have a full keyboard. DT couldn't do that because he doesn't use a full keyboard, and he uses like a Moonlander or something like that. So now, haha, good. All it works. We're good. Cool. That's something. See, that's like one of those small things that I didn't add in, and that it just needed to be added in, right? Like it's stupid. I don't know why when I remember when we was writing all of this stuff and we was like bouncing ideas off of each other left and right, and I was like, yeah, I was like, I'm going to use this package and stuff like that. I half-assed the job. I mean, I did most of it, but there's things in it that it's like I left out, and this is like one of those small detail things that, you know. Control zoom in with control plus and out with control minus. using mouse. Also use mouse wheel up, zoom in, and mouse wheel down to zoom out. Cool. Just a little note. All right. Let's get Embark going. I'm starting to become Matt over here. Look at this crazy thing on the side here. Now I know why Matt likes to have everything. What's up, Ben? How you doing, buddy? But yeah, this is what Matt does. Except he has everything in a specific workplace. I'm gonna have to start doing that because I'm clogging up the tabs. Embark, Emacs. Check out Embark here. So again, Embark has something to do with the mini buffer. Looks like. Embark makes it easy to choose a command to run based on what is near point, both doing a mini buffer completion session in a way familiar with Helm or Council and in normal buffers. Bind the command Embark account to a key and it acts like a prefix key for key map of actions. Oh! Ben, I haven't checked it out, but listen, I think I figured out something. I might do something how Zany did his website and use Hugo for it. Since I absolutely suck at HTML and CSS and all of that, but we might be able to use Hugo. I installed it the other day. I haven't looked at it. I've been a little busy, but that may be an option. And from what it sounds like, it's not hard to use. I mean, really, the only thing we have to do is have some pretty pictures, and it should be quicker. Yes, it should be a lot quicker, and yeah, check out Zany's video on Hugo. It looks quick. I mean, I just have to learn how they do it. Which it didn't look hard from what I've played around with it. I haven't fully invested, actual, programming time. Did you ever get your Discord stuff figured out? All right, so pretty much what Embark is, I'm pretty sure, Darth, is like, let's say that you're on the mini buffer or you're on Dear Ed or something like that, and you hit a key, like, let's say that you're in Dear Ed and you hit O, right, for open. Well, then it's going to pop out, it should show you like a list of commands that you can do in order to do like a specific action on the mini buffer. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Matt, Vim is not better, dude. Oh, by the way, Matt, look, I'm checking out Vivaldi, and I'm becoming you, okay? I have 15 different tabs pulled up, okay? And now I need to set up workspaces and all that crap, but, yeah. That's, this is Matt 2.0. No, Matt, so here's the thing, bud. Like, here's the real thing. Vim's okay if you just need a text editor, but Emacs can do it all. You just have to configure it a little bit. That's it. And once you have it going, it's great. It's not like you don't get the evil commands like, you know, HJKL, insert mode, all that crap. I mean, it's all the same shit at the end of the day. And you can play Tetris in Emacs, listen to music in Emacs, have a web browser, email client, Git client. You can do all of that in Emacs. You have to have separate programs if you want to do that in, you know, with Vim. Anyway, I thought you quit using Vim. What happened to I'm gonna stop using Vim? It's dude, it's not even that bad. Like, honestly, like, everyone thinks that Emacs is like bloated and it's huge. It's not. In fact, Matt, let me switch to a different workspace here. Let me find something that's not open. Nope. None. Let me 5. All right. No. I want you to check this out, Matt, before you go. Don't run. We're gonna check this out. All right. Let me pull up HTOP. And let me search for Emacs. All right. So Emacs, according to with everything going, it's only using 583 megs of RAM. With all those programs going. Let's see how much now. Okay. And you might be right. Like, it's gonna be a little bit bigger than what you're used to with Vim. But let me go on this other monitor over here. Let's just whip up NeoVim. I don't know if it's gonna make a big difference because NeoVim resource 8 megs. Oh, I know. No, I'm not disagreeing, but Emacs is everything, right? So we have Vim, okay, but now we have to calculate other stuff. We have to pull up a music player. Now we need to pull up a web browser. Now we need to pull up all of these other applications, and we need to tally all of those up. And if you tallied up all of those things would be way, way heavier than Emacs. So I'm not disagreeing that yes, you're right. But you know what? It doesn't take, like, everyone's like, oh man, Emacs probably takes forever to boot up and all this shit. It doesn't. It really doesn't. Watch how fast it takes me to pull up Emacs. Ready? Boom. Emacs is pulled up. Not really that. It's not that slow. Like it's not as slow as people make it out to be. What ends up being slow, Matt, is when people use it wrong. Haha, thank you, Darth. Yeah, people use Emacs wrong. Now let me show you why they use it wrong. Is because when people use Emacs, and you've probably done this before yourself, when you used it, you just used Emacs like this, right? You pulled up Emacs like this, and you let Emacs fire up and all this, whatever, all that stuff, right? I am getting an error, but I'll fix that. Let me kill the daemon. Just killed the daemon. All right. So let me whip up Emacs. Why are we getting an error? Are you sure? Hey, Darth? Are you sure that use package is built in now? Because I am getting like serious errors for use package. Yeah, I don't think use package. It should be. But I am getting like serious like errors that I was not getting a minute ago. And I shouldn't be getting them. Because we didn't really do anything. And it's complaining about use package. A true Emacs stream? Dude, it is a true. If I can fix my damn Emacs. We just removed use package a minute ago, and something is going on. I don't know why. You deleted it with the use package stuff? Yeah, I know I deleted it, but I thought you said that use package is built in now. Am I gonna have to add? Let me add this stuff back. Alright, it's gonna look like crap for a minute, but it doesn't matter. Straight.el. You have to ensure every package. You have to ensure every package was straight. So what? Ensure T? Because I wasn't doing that a minute ago when I just had I thought it was Packard that was added. No. Use package was added But so let me fix this and I'll show you at the bottom. Integration with use package to use package. Okay. Here, I'll fix it. I'll just say use package Emacs Lisp in source block. Set queue straight use package by default. All right. Yeah, he's probably right. Set queue straight use package by default T. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay. And it's bitching about my font again, but I'm done messing with the font. Okay. But anyway, Matt, if you're still in here, that is one of the bad things about using Emacs is that you're using it, you know, if you just pull up Emacs like this, right, without running the daemon, it takes forever and a day to load. And well, on my machine, it only took about 2 seconds, but that's a hell of a long time, right? If, however, you use it the way you're supposed to and run the damn daemon in the background, okay? And now, it's pretty instant. And if you keep Emacs the daemon running, or if you're working, you know, in a terminal or whatever, do an Emacs. File browser, Emacs. Email client, Emacs. How you can even browse the web and play Tetris and all that stupid shit too, all in Emacs. Now, I don't recommend actually playing. I don't like the web browser in Emacs. I'll admit. It's okay for what it is, but it's not a real browser. But Maggot's great. Maggot is a good client, and it's fantastic. The radio player, it's good. The like vterm and all that stuff, it works as you know as it should. Dear Ed's fantastic. There's the games and everything. That's kind of cool. News feeder, Lfeed's good. The email client's pretty good. The window manager would probably be good too. The only bad thing about Emacs is that it's a single threaded application. It's not multi-threaded. So if something in Emacs crashes and you're using it as a window manager, your whole window manager is going to crash. But other than that, I mean, it works. All right. I don't know why I removed that. I thought I had that use package there before, Darth. I could have probably put it in my straight EL thing. I'll keep it right there for now, but I'll probably end up putting that set queue in straight, just to make it look better. So we got which key, vterm toggle, blah blah blah, mode line, all the icons. We got Vertigo, some of the Vertigo stuff set up. We got Vertigo directory set up. We got company. We just now got company set up. Speaking of company, let's see if company automatically started like it should. Okay. Yep. It did fire up immediately. That's great. Leader key stuff. Probably need I want some leader keys for the evaluate stuff. So I can do LTG leader keys, and then over here we'll do E ignore key, which key, and then we'll call this we'll just call this evaluate. Yeah, evaluate. And then what we'll do is we'll do I don't know. We'll do ER for evaluate region, right? And then we can do let me make sure that is the actual command. Eval is it eval region? Yes. Yes. Okay. So do eval region, which key, eval region, like that. And then we can do another one, EB, for evaluate the buffer as well. Buffer, which key, eval buffer. Okay. And then close that off right there, and then should be pretty good. I mean, I'll add a lot more to this list, but eval region. Just go ahead and okay, and then now it should actually work. So if I do space E R, it evaluates. Can Vim do that, Matt? I don't know. I don't turn that crap on, Darth. I don't like it. It's always thrown me off, dude, when coding to have it automatically put parentheses and all that stuff. I can't stand it. Like I want to feel like the responsible person to, put my parentheses and all that shit. I know it helps some people, but it makes me worse typing when I have that turned on. yeah, Matt couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle good old Emacs. Can't handle the being able to write your configuration file, evaluate it, and still be in the application at the same time. It's pretty good. See what else? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's no, dude, Emacs 29, like there are so many good improvements that they did. So now, like we was talking about earlier, use package. You're turning into Matt, and I'm turning into Zany because I like him Waylon. Oh well, dude, I wish I could kind of try Waylon. Like, I got this Nvidia card, and it's, Waylon just runs like shit on Nvidia still. So, but Josh, yeah, so in Emacs 29, one of the coolest things that they did was they have an LSP built into it right now called LGOT. They have use packages built in right now, which is super nice. And true transparency is built into it right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Toxic QT, you're using Wayland on a GTX 1060. How's it run? Because I have a pretty beefy card. And the last time I tried Wayland, it ran absolutely like dog shit. But it's been a while. I'm not saying they haven't made improvements or anything. I'm just saying that when I tried it, it was pretty awful. Perfect, no issues. I've ran Hyperland and ATM KDE Wayland. Okay. What distro do you use? Toxic? Because at some point I'm like, I need to actually get into it. The only issue, like I've run into the same kind of issue as Matt and DT. And well, more DT than Matt, I would say. Like DT's thing is the reason he doesn't use Wayland is because he runs NVIDIA cards too, and we you know, when you do YouTube and stuff like that, like, you need OBS to work right, right? The stuff that you need in order to make the YouTube magic go, like, you need those applications to work right. You just don't want to fool with it. Now, I'm not saying that there hasn't been a lot of improvements. So, you know, Arch looks like there's a lot of good improvements. But here on Gentoo, I don't know. You know, I haven't messed with. That's another thing too. Is I don't really want to screw up my my Gentoo install. Hyperland, I had issues with OBS. KDE seems to work fine though. See, that's the thing, right? I don't really like KDE. Well, I'll use KDE, but I prefer a window manager because I run a triple monitor setup, and I need OBS. I have to have OBS in order to do this. So if that ever gets figured out, then yeah, I'll give Wayland a shot. I'm not. Some people are like anti-Wayland. I'm not anti-Wayland or anti-Xorg or any of that silly shit. Like, I don't care. It's whatever works. I just want it to work the way that it's supposed to work. Now, I'm not saying there ain't going to be issues, because there's still issues in Xorg and all that. Okay, like, that's fine. If you can get around those issues, and if it works, you know, 95% good, right? It don't have to be perfect. It just can't run like, you know, dog crap and then all of that. So that's kind of my stand. Same like systemd. Like, some people love systemd. Some people really, really, really hate systemd. Personally, I don't care. I don't care. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't really interact that much with stuff like that. The WLR portal and by extension Hyperland are giving me issues on Gentoo, but I'm working with the package maintainers to fix it. Yeah, see, that's a thing. That's crazy. I mean, it's good for you that, because, you know, it's real good for you that Wayland's works better on that card's architecture than, you know, X, because X will be deprecated. We all know that, and Wayland is the future. So if it works really well now, it's going to work even better once, you know, they get out some of the more of the kinks and the bugs and all of that. So that's real good. But I do tell you what, when I built this computer, so this computer originally wasn't even going to run Linux. Originally, I wasn't even going to run this 3-monitor setup thing I got right now. Well, why would Intel support X? I mean, Intel's always kind of supported X. X has been around forever. Is it the future? No, but it works now. Oh yeah, but what I was saying with the computers. So, originally when I bought this computer, or I built this computer rather, this computer was going to be a gaming machine. That's all it was. That's the original plan for this machine. I was just going to run a dual monitor setup, so I always had the 2 monitors. And so when I built this, I was like, you know what? I'm going NVIDIA, because typically NVIDIA works a hell of a lot better for games than AMD does, right? Specifically on Windows. It does. Okay. I had a laptop, and that's what I was doing all of my Linux stuff, like OBS and making the videos and all of that. If you go back to my earliest videos, when I had like a really big beard and I had like longer hair, that was on my laptop. Okay, my laptop died. That's what happened. My laptop died, and I was like, well, I still want to make content and all that stuff. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'll run a dual boot, and I added the third monitor and everything. But I'm still running that NVIDIA graphics card, and if I ever do it again, or if I ever was just going to dedicate one machine to Linux, I would go AMD. I almost wish I went AMD, but I mean, it's a trade-off, right? It's like, do you want to play better games, or do you want, I don't know. But that was my original, that's what happened originally. No, in the end, doesn't matter. No, it really doesn't matter. I mean, I can do everything on NVIDIA that I can with an AMD card, but I wouldn't have to fight with the proprietary driver as much, So. Oh yeah, we was gonna get Embark to work, wasn't we? So I got company. DT has some stuff for his company config here that I may want to check out. Company box. I don't know what company box is, but you can see right here on his config. Oh, okay. So it's extra like fluff and stuff like that. Okay. So I may go ahead and set that up as well. I'll put it, I guess I can put it like right here. It doesn't matter. Hook, company mode. And then I'll probably just do an after right here. After company. right? Like, that's the thing. It's like, the the thing with like Doom Emacs and all of those different, you know, Emacs distributions, they're great. They're great for people. They would be good for somebody like Matt, right? Who has never really used Emacs before, uh, and didn't really know how to configure Emacs, but maybe wanted to actually give it a shot. It's great for those people, but it doesn't teach you how to actually configure it. It doesn't really, I mean, you can configure it, right? Because you can configure damn near everything, but it doesn't teach you the ins of out and outs of all, like the entire thing, right? Where with GNU Emacs, I've learned more. Yeah. So Doom Emacs, see, that's what I'm saying. Like Doom Emacs would be great for someone like you, someone like Matt, someone that has never really used Emacs, but it's good for those people because it already has everything built in, ready to go. You use it, and it's fantastic. It really is. It is a good distribution. The problem though is that if you want to learn Emacs, if you want to, you really want to get down and learn everything that's built in and how to configure everything, you got to make a configuration file. Yeah, dude, System Crafters is great. He's so good. That dude is. I watched his beginning, like probably the same video that you watched, I would imagine. Dude, System Crafters is legit. That dude is hella smart. I watched his whole entire series on beginner, learning how to build Emacs and everything like that. I probably watched that video 3 different times. That series is, it's so good. It is really good. In my opinion, that series is better than DT's Emacs series. Just because System Crafters kind of goes into depth a little bit more about what package and everything. Nothing wrong with DT's thing, but I think because of time constraints and how long DT wanted to make his videos, I think he fast forward a little bit in some of the things that he was talking about. Yeah, when you add a new package to Doom, yeah, it's Doom is a lot different than GNU. Just the way, same, dude. Space Max. So Doom Emacs, Doom Emacs. Actually, some of it makes sense, like the way it's configured and everything. But Space Max, my God, you gotta, dude. It's crazy how you do it in Space Max. Like, you, it took me forever to figure out just how to install like one thing in Spacemacs. I couldn't figure out where the actual configuration file was and which one was doing it because the way that they have it set up is like there's like 30 different config files. And I'm like, which one's the main one, which one do I need to actually play with here, but yeah. Yeah, it's the layering system. Yeah, I'm not a big fan, right? Like, in my opinion, I'm a big fan of you can have a init.el or you can have just a .org document like I do. and just have that. I'm just not super big into having this file write to this thing and then this thing be read by this thing and all that stupid shit. It's not. It's stupid. It's right. Like, you don't have to do that. And I found that Spacemacs, like, it was a little slow. Like, compared to Doom and compared to my GNU setup, Spacemacs was kind of slow. Like, you can tell they added a lot to it, and it was pretty bogged down. All right. So supposedly I can do something here with company box. I can spell company box. All right, so company box is enabled now. Yeah, I guess you can. I guess that's has. Well, I guess you can, but you have to actually change it with a an actual variable. All right. Is Scratchpads different, Darth, in Hyperland than it is in X? Oh shit, we still need Embark. They're i3 style scratch pads. Ugh. I didn't like how i3 did their scratch pads. I personally like how Xmonad and Qtile does theirs. When I think of a scratch pad, yeah. When I think of a scratch pad, Xmonad and Qtile. I don't use a ton of scratch pads though. I'm not like a big scratch pad person. I can have them or leave them, to be honest. But having like one or two is kind of nice. I would agree. Xmonad is pretty good. It's pretty good. So is Qtile. Qtile's good. Speaking of Qtile, I think I messed up my Qtile config the other day because I was trying to add my third monitor to my config because when I used to run Qtile, I only had it set up for the 2 monitors. So I gotta go back and I gotta fix that too. But I'll get there. Well, Josh, that's kind of how scratch pads work in Emacs. Is there's actually a hidden workspace right now that you guys can't see up here because I have the name turned off, but it's called NS. So there's like an invisible workspace, right? Now, that workspace is what holds like the scratch pads essentially. So it's that's what kind of makes it hidden. Which is not really hidden. It's just a workspace that you don't really go to that holds like all the scratch pads and everything like that. It's kind of weird, but that's how Xmonad does it. You guys can't see it because I got that scratch pad name turned off up there. I don't even know if I'm running a scratch pad. If I am, I don't know the damn keybind. Am I not running a scratch pad? I thought I used to have. I would have to look, but. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's. Did I not have my. I thought I had my scratch pad set up, but I don't. I used to have at least one. Like, the only scratch pads I really care about, like, I like having the Pulse Audio or Pavu control one. I like having that one because quite often I'm changing audio levels and everything. So I like that one. Don't really care about one to show, for, a terminal or whatever. And a music one is pretty cool to have too if you're listening to music. But a lot of times if I'm listening to music, it's, Spotify or, YouTube or something else. So don't really need, don't really need one. All right. Yeah, Darth has a point. Give me a second here, guys. I need to use the restroom real fast. All right, I am back. Well, that's kind of what a scratch pad is, though, Josh, is like, I mean, I can set a hotkey to launch it, right? I mean, I do see your point. But with the scratch pad, is I can just hit that hotkey again to just hide it or something. But I guess your point is open it up and then you can use another hotkey to kind of close it. It does need to be persistent, Darth. Yep. All right, I'm gonna get Embark going here. All right, you guys, you guys go on about that. So I'm gonna get. I want to get Embark going. You need a music player, Darth? you got you got one going in Emacs? And if you do, how's it run? I'm actually kind of curious. I've never ran it. Is it good for real? Because oh, EMMS excuse me, is a daemon. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah, which makes it always running. And then showed him Embark's target point, blah blah blah. Hide the mode line of the Embark left. I think we can do something like this. We should be able to do something like this. You know, I don't think I ever had that music player break on me in Gen 2. Okay, so Embark is now running. So what it's supposed to do is supposed to allow me to have a key binding. So this is what Embark is. Supposed to be able to do an action, and then it's supposed to give you a list of stuff that you can do. But you can kind of set this up to essentially do anything that you want. But I'm going to probably set up those keybinds later. That's gonna be a mess. So I got company, Embark, Vertigo. Is there anything else? The rest of it, I think it's just key bindings. I think I'm about finished here today, folks. Go ahead and exit that. I'll hang out for about 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta work tomorrow, unfortunately. We got some stuff done though. A lot of it's just gonna be key bindings, and that's gonna be it's not annoying, it's just tedious, and that's long, and it's gonna be a repetitive action over and over and over and over. Hey, how was the stream quality on this stream, guys? Since I set up that was the quality pretty good in terms of like audio and the video quality? And also, was the ads annoying, or were they okay, or did y'all not see them, or let me know. Was it pretty good? The video quality and everything? Yeah, you didn't see the ads? Good. Okay. Okay, so I guess the ads are going to play on the replay then. Okay, I didn't know how YouTube did that. You also pay for premium? Okay. All right, quality was good. All right, good. So this will probably be like the setup I used in. I just didn't know how my internet would do because I had to bump up the kbps from 62 or 6500 to 13500 or something like that. So you need to set up ligatures. That sounds like fun. what I need to do eventually too is I need to go. I guess I need to go through my. I'm using Matt's NeilVim config, I believe, and I need to write my own. Yeah, this is Matt's. Which Matt probably got it from somewhere else, but I need to go and I need to work through this. Because I do still use NeilVim. I just don't use it as much when I do bigger configurations. I'll use it for anything else though. Looks like Matt is using probably DTs. I also need to set up Kitty. Yeah, I would agree, Darth. Emacs is 10 times easier to configure than NeilVim is. Here's my Kitty config, which I think I'm probably using Matt or somebody. I need to go through here one day and go through it, make it look better. We still got the VIFM project that I am going to be working on. Got it. We need to configure it. So many things. Oh, that's nice. See? That's an easy... But you're probably a simple person, Josh. You probably don't need a whole lot. I don't need a whole lot either. I'm pretty minimal in nature, but there are things that I need. Like, or I don't need, but there are things that I like. Yazi? Alright, I'll take a look at it. Let me... Yazi file manager? Yeah, file manager. Okay, I'll check that out. There's also another one, LFM. That's supposedly pretty good. You love Kitty Terminal? Yeah, that's what I used to use, Kitty. This is how much I don't... I'll show you guys. Alright, so I used to use Alacrity, right? Pretty much probably all of us did, right? This is my Alacrity terminal. Ugh, look at those colors. I think that was the Groove Box color scheme. Ugh. Look at that. Look how ugly. How the hell? Yeah. Here it is. Look how ugly that is. Ugh. That's so ugly. Yeah. I mean, I don't need... That's the thing. Like, I don't go as in-depth as, like, Matt does. Like, dude, Matt can make anything look good. All right? He knows colors. He knows how to match colors. He does a fantastic And I mean, he is a rice king. All right, he's good. He can make anything look good. I'll give Matt that. Um, I don't need to have everything riced out perfect. Like, I mean, you gotta see most of the stuff I got. Like, my wallpaper barely matches. All right. Uh, I've been using this color scheme now for like a month or 2 months. Whenever I switched off from Dracula, I was using Dracula Toxic. That's the color scheme that I've always used, and I switched off of it. But now I'm using cappuccino or cappuccino, whatever, mocha. That's the one I've landed on now, and I really like those color schemes. But I don't need. It doesn't have to be perfect. So you can't use a window manager without a racing script. Yeah, I mean, I get it, dude. Like, if that's the thing too. Like, if you're looking at the computer like constantly, like, yeah, I get it. You want it to. You don't want to look at crap all day, right? Like, and the only thing I'm really anal about, and I'm very, very, very picky. My fonts. Now, I have pretty good eyesight. I don't wear glasses or anything like that. My eyes are pretty good. But that's because I use a font that A, I can read, and B, that doesn't hurt my eyes. Like, I can't, some of the default fonts on Linux suck. They do, they suck. It hurts my eyes to read the font, you know? And I need a good font, and as long as I have a good font, like, I'm cool. Hell, I think even in VS Code, yeah, VS Code. Let's fire up some VS Code. Here's VS Code. Oh, there was an update. Great. Okay, fix some issues. They got a new donate thing. Oh yeah, that's. So here's some CSS and stuff like that. But you can see even in my VS Code, it's, you know, the fonts look pretty good. I'm super anal about fonts. Like this. For instance, this is a great example. The fonts are great here. Fonts are perfect, right? I mean, not perfect, but they look pretty good. Oh, what's this? Reload. All right, well, let's reload every damn thing then. All right. Anyway, fonts look good, right? You go up here though. Ugh. And these fonts look terrible. Look at that. They look bad. Like, I have to, you know, do that motion to, you know. All right, folks. Well, I am about to head out. I do want to thank all of you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help, Darth, as always. Super helpful. And good luck to you, Toxic, and playing your games. I may check out Baldur's Gate 3 on Linux. See how. That's another thing. I've never ran Steam here on Linux, so I don't know. I don't know even how to get any of that set up. So I may play around with that. Might be pretty cool. But should have a new video coming out soonish. I think I have an idea. And then there's a project that I kind of wanted to work on, I think. And maybe start a Emacs for beginners like course. I have an idea in my head, but I don't want it to be like DT did his, where he just kind of copy and pasted from his config. Like I actually want to, I want to have it proper. So I may do something like that. I don't know. That's going to take a lot of time because of the way I want to do it. And then, yeah, kind of go from there. I'm going to configure Vivaldi as well, because I want to get Vivaldi pretty set up. Might have to watch one of Matt's videos to to learn how to get everything going. Nice. We need to make a series of live streams. Yeah, I know. That's what that's the live stream series. Well, the live stream series, that's the configuration thing, but the beginner's Emacs thing, like I might do that in a video format. I don't know. And also next time I live stream, I think I'm gonna try and live stream on Twitch as well using Restream. So no, I'm not another Vivaldi user, Josh. I'm trying it out. I'm seeing what the big hype is. Okay, I like Firefox. I use Firefox. That's my main browser. Or Qt browser. I use that as well. Or Brave. I like Brave. But there are some things that I do like about Vivaldi, and one of the things I like about it is it's fast. It's fast as shit. And I like it. So, may play around with it a little bit. Never hurts to check out. Yeah. But regardless, we'll see what we come up with, and I'm pretty sure I'll be doing this again. So until next time, I want everyone to take care, be safe,